Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make 2 pots of soup in one go. Yes, that's what we bring to you at the Afro Feed. We bring you easy peasy cooking methods. So for today I'll be using stockfish flakes, dry fish, beef, and stockfish cod for my proteins. The trick to this method of cooking is just about cooking your stock in one big pot and separating them into as many pots you want. So you can even make more than 2 pots of soup if you want. If you have the energy, it's up to you. So because I don't want my fish to get overcooked, I'm going to be cooking my beef and my stockfish flakes in one pot. They'll get done at about the same time. Then I go on to blend my onions and pepper, add it in, season it, give it a good stir, and bring it to a boil. When it's halfway done, I'll be going in with the dry fish that I washed earlier because I didn't want it to overcook. The stockfish cod is boiling in a separate pot because it has a tougher consistency, and I started cooking it earlier on. I didn't want it to be hard while the other ones are soft, or for me to overcook the other ones because I want it to get soft. Yes, our stock is done and now it's separation time. So I separate into 2 pots. We'll be making oha soup and vegetable soup. So we'll start with the oha soup. At this oha soup, we'll be adding egusi. So I bring my egusi to a mix with good water quantity. Just mix it till it's soft, because you want to get the fluffy egusi feel in your soup. That method serves you. So I have my beef stock in the pot boiling. I go in with my oil. You can adjust the quantity of stock you have here by adding a little more water, just to give you, that will be sufficient for the quantity of soup you want to make. Then you bring it to a good boil. When your oil is cooked and has combined thoroughly with your stock, then you go in with your egusi. When you go in with your egusi, you stir it properly, and I advise that at this point you cook on low to medium heat so that your egusi doesn't burn. And this time it's ready for you to add in your vegetables. So if you're making another soup that is not her soup, feel free to go in with your vegetables, let it cook for a while, and tada, your soup is ready. Now you can have this with any swallow of your choice, be it eba, semo, poundo, or whatsoever. Quickly we move on to making our vegetable soup. We wash our vegetables thoroughly. For me, I'll be using spinach in place of water leaf because I don't have access to water leaf. So I cut it up thoroughly and then blanch it. And while I'm also blanching it, I'll soak my ukazi, wash it thoroughly, and bring it to a blend. I would also wash my ugu leaves and set it aside. So yeah, this is my spinach blanching. I'm doing this because spinach has a lot of water when you cook it, and you don't want the excess water in your soup. But it's up to you. You mustn't blanch. I do mine because I don't want too much water. Now I dry my pot going with my oil. Fry my fish in. If you use iru, this is your time to add iru. If you're using crayfish to cook, by all means go in with it. Whatsoever you want to put at that point, you put it, and then you stir in your spinach, the plant spinach, let it fry for a while. Then you go in with your ugu leaves, and then you also get ready to add your blended ukazi leaf. Just give everything a thorough stir and leave it to boil for a while. After it has boiled for a while, you know the stock that we separated the other time. I advise that you go in with your proteins first before you add the stock, just so that you will watch the quantity of stock that you're putting in, just so your vegetable soup is not so watery. After adding in your proteins and you've added your stock, then this is the perfect time to season. Notice that we didn't season earlier because we didn't want it to turn out very salty or whatsoever. So you add in your seasoning, you adjust the taste after you have added in your stock, and the taste is up to your satisfaction. Then leave it alone. You can add extra oil to your choice, however you want your vegetable soup. If you like it with lots of oil, you're going with some extra oil. If not, just going with a little oil, and your vegetable soup is ready. And I'm ready to pair with any swallow of your choice. I'm using eba for my own. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.